What's going on YouTube? It's Bama King Lawyer, and I'm about to tell y'all how I got my GED in 1 month, guys. In 1 month, man, I'm a GED graduate. Okay, so I'm gonna start off just like this. Back in 2021, in August, I went to GED.com, went and signed up. Now, back in the day, I did go to a community college and sign up to start the course for my GED. But when I went there, um, I basically didn't end up going. So here it is, 18 years later. Well, going on 18 years later, I go back to, try to start the process. So I went to GED.com and I did a quiz first. So I blew through it. It was a math quiz. So I'm like, dang, like I ain't studied no math in years, did none of that. So I just looked at the stuff, knew what I was looking at. It was a bunch of basic math, I did a little bit of algebra, but it was stuff that I kind of remember from school. Then I end up doing a practice test, and I scored on the practice test a 148, and it was like likely to pass. So now I'm finna get ready to do the test, right? Wrong. When I was getting ready to do the test, guys, I end up getting COVID. So I had to cancel out on the test at that point right there. So I rolled the rest of the 21 out, not doing anything. I just stopped. So 22 comes in. I start making these, you could say, I guess, New Year's resolutions on what everything I'm going to do. And like everything that I said that I was going to do, everything falling in place, guys. Like everything just falling in place. So July comes around. Get to the end of July. I go back to GED.com again. Go in it. And I'm feeling good about everything. I'm like, everything I said I was going to do is starting to happen. So I studied for 2 days at the end of July, set the test up for August the 4th, went in to take the test. Now, before I went to go take the test for math, guys, I'm not even going, act like I wasn't nervous. I was nervous because I'm like, man, I'm going in to take this test. It's going to be a lot longer than the practice test. I've been told things that I might see and stuff like that. I've studied things, but I go in, I'm kind of nervous, I go in to take the test, man. It's a lot of reading and comprehension on the maths also. But I take the test, get done with it, pass math, got a grand check. So I'm cool with that. Come back home, I dive into social studies. Study it for a week, schedule the test, go, pass it, breeze. When I'm taking the test, I'm feeling good. I'm like, I'm good. I know I passed it. Got in the car to head home, pass the test. Congratulations, you passed the test. So now I'm on a debate for languages, arts, or science. Everybody's saying different stuff about it. Now on language and arts, I'm like, man, I'm not even about to study for it. I speak English. I do this. I just felt like I had everything, all the knowledge to just pass the test. So I didn't even study at all. So I just scheduled the test. And I was going to actually schedule the language and arts and the science at the same time. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do language and arts. I go to take the test. It's a lot of reading and comprehension. Breeze through it. I'm like, I know everything that's they they putting in front of me, I know it. So I pass it. Come back home, get ready for, science. I actually studied science for that one day. I went to study in science and I was like, you know what? I know all of this already, I remember this. And then I turned around the next day, it was a Wednesday. I had already scheduled the test already because I felt good about it. I looked over it a little bit more, and then I went to the community college, did that test, and from the first question I got on there, it was like I knew I passed. It was like I was just getting them right. Just everything that I was seeing, I was knowing, so I was just getting them right. Finished the test, feeling good. Boom, you passed. After I passed that, you're a GED graduate. They showed me, they sent me the emails about how to get the transcripts, how to get, the diploma, you can print out one and then they send you one. I live in the state of Alabama, so my diploma came within 3 days because it was a holiday over the weekend. So I got my diploma, guys. I'm officially a GED graduate, guys, and I did it all in 1 month. But what I want to tell y'all is stay consistent in whatever you're doing. Like I said, them 2 days when I studied math, I just stayed consistent. I took majority of the days. I just took out the majority of the day, study for an hour. Rest for a little bit, go back to study for an hour, just looking at everything. And I also watched a ton of YouTube videos on everybody talking about these math, tests, and it's all kind of different math that they might throw at you. You know what I'm saying? You might see one with mostly algebra, one with mostly geometry. You gonna have word problems on there, like well you gotta read and then comprehend and what's going on. You know, you gonna have that on there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, it's just you just need to watch YouTube and just get in depth of what you got to do. Same thing with social studies. They got the practice test right here on YouTube. You can go look at the practice test, look over it, just keep doing it over and over. Repeat it like 3 times. I promise you, go in there, you're gonna pass that. English, I didn't see one for language and arts at all. No practice test really on here. I think they did like a quiz or something. But with language and arts, like I said, I wasn't studying anyway. I'm like, I speak English. I know how to read and comprehend. I'm just gonna go take the test. I just dove into it. I did hear people talk about it though. And let's get into science. With science, I was hearing that science was just hard, you know. But after I looked at it, I was like, it's not hard at all. It's all up here, guys. It's all up here. It's all it is. Everything is in your mind. You know, you look at something. Once you do something 3 times over and over, it's gonna start to connect. If you need to do it 5, that's fine. Do what makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on. But yeah, that's how I got my GED in 1 month, guys. 1 month. And that's with, you know what I'm saying, being out of school going on 19 years, you know, and not going back studying anything. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like basically saying I'm gonna do it and procrastinating, but not going back doing anything. And then like a lot of times we know stuff that we think we don't know. You might think that you horrible in math, but once you start to go learn it, and it's right here on YouTube, everything you need to learn is right here. All you gotta do is type in GED math, everything gonna come up, you know what I'm saying? GED, science GED, you know what I'm saying? Social studies, all this stuff is gonna pop up. Like language and arts is the only thing. It's some stuff will pop up on language and arts that you probably can study and everything, but like I said, I never did jump into it like that. But I know it's on here. But guys, if you out there and you still need your GED, go get it, guys. You know what I'm saying? I never in a million years would have thought that I would have went back and did it within a month. I just would have never thought that, you know, because it's, you know, one point of my life, especially when I went to community college when I was younger, they put all the tests in front of me, you know what I'm saying, just to see where I was at. And I was like, man, what is this? It was all on paper then. But I got older, got a clear mind about everything, and wanted to dive in it and really learn, and that's what I did. So all you got to do is want it, you know what I'm saying? And to all the youth out there, I want to speak to y'all, to all the youth. You got an opportunity, you're in high school right now, finish the mission while you can. Finish the mission while you can. Don't wait late and say, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to wait and now do this. It's like, no, finish the mission now, because after you finish this mission, you can go on to the next mission, you know what I'm saying? And you can be, you know, 20, 21 and doing big things, you know what I'm saying? Instead of 36 like me, and now finna move on to the next step and get ready to do something. So, but it's never too late though. It's never too late. I've seen people of all ages. I'm talking about from 18 to 75, 80 years old and still going out to get the GED. So, yeah, I seen people of all ages. Now, ton of people have been messaging me trying to figure out how to get their GED and stuff like that. But I've seen people, like I said, from 18, 75, 80 years old. I'm talking about just masters up in age and still reaching out to try to go get their stuff, man. They want it before they leave this earth. This right here, nobody can never take it away from me. And when you get it, nobody ever can take this away from you, guys. State of Alabama, man. Hey, anybody out there watching from Andalusia, Alabama, man, this for y'all, man. Big shout out to everybody from my city. It's for the whole state, you know what I'm saying? And for everybody in the U.S., for everybody out there, for all the rest of the 44 million people who still struggling and trying to get their GED, you can do it. For all the thousands across the state of Alabama that's still out here fighting and struggling to try to get it, you can do it. You got this. God bless.